everyone, I'm Griffin and this is Stitching with the Griffin, Flosstube number 64. Please excuse the light, it is very bright today. It's a full sunny day and it's around noon. Sorry, I had to adjust. And I have windows behind me. So lots of, anyway. Hopefully that will not affect what I'm trying to show you here today. That's why I'm trying to adjust this so that maybe I can reduce some of the glare. Glasses, forget about it. I have blue eyes for anybody who cares. If you're new here, welcome. My channel is is all about my fiber arts, the different ones that I know how to do and the ones that I will be learning how to do in the coming year. This playlist here is a Flosstube playlist, and it is currently focusing only on my cross stitching. I do embroidery and I do hand sewing, but I don't have anything that I want to show right now, so it's all going to be about cross stitch. At the end, I will have some shout outs. Probably will talk about a couple of the books that I've been looking at. Not necessarily I've done some reading, so I'll probably tell you about that as well. Do a couple of book reviews. Maybe. I don't know. Not feeling 100% right now. I don't really want to go into it right now until I know more, but I will keep you guys posted just because maybe. I don't know. If you guys care, you guys care. Anyway, if you're returning subscribers, welcome back. And to all of you who are here, thank you for spending some time with me today. I say this all the time, but I do appreciate each and every one of you for showing up and spending a little bit of time with me. Try not to make very long videos because I know you guys are busy and have lots of other people who have much more to show, and so don't want to take up too much of your time. That being said, let's get to it. I have a page finish. Another one. If you saw the title, you'd see that. But yes, I do. I have another page finish. It's not on the one that you think, but I'm close to a page finish on that one as well. So, we'll get to the page finish. Now, I have 3 projects on the go now, for those of you who are new here. Normally I have 4, but one of them I finished a page, and because it's a full coverage it is going to be carried over to the next year, I won't be working on that for the rest of the year. So I have 3 that I'm working on, and one of them I did not do this week because I was focused on getting this page finished and working on getting working on these 2, getting as much as I can, because there's more on them than on this one. And the one that I did not work on is the Flowers in the Window by Stone Street Stitchworks. This is what you saw of it last week, and it still looks the same. I have not done any work on it. When I get a chance this coming week, I'll do the leaves. I am not rushing on this because it'll get done this year. There's not a lot more left. There's leaves and flowers and it'll be done. So I'm not rushing it. I'm not stopping work on it either. So let's get to the page finish since we did this. Oh, because I like being thorough and want to... It's trying to attach it. So, it attached itself to the metal shelf. Give me a second. Let me see if I can't get... Oh, there we go. Come on. Really? Oh, this magnet is persistent. It's a good magnet. Okay. So this is being done on 18 count. Yes. 18 count yellow submarine by Stitchman Darcy. It is, like I said, it is Flowers in a Window by Stone Street Stitchworks, and it is being done 2/1 in Gentle Arts variegated threads. So 2/1. So that's what that looks like, and you will see it again next week. I'm going to put it over there so it doesn't get attached again. Yeah, you'll see it again next week and in my next video, and it will have leaves on it, if nothing else. I'm trying to do it little by little, as I said. So anyway, I'm going to move along here. I do have to work later on today. The next one that I am going to show you has my page finished. Now, I had thought, I had planned, and you know how plans go, I had planned on doing the okay, where am I at? That's not what I want. Okay. Doing just the border, and then I was like, I got to looking at it, and I finally just got out of my own way, really, and decided that to stop being intimidated by this. Because, let me show you this. That's intimidating, or it was. I mean, it can be. Look at all that's going on in that. This is the difference between Medicine and Poison by the Witchy Stitcher. That's the best I can get you there. And it's done on, I'm doing it on 14 count black Aida, which is what this is done on, using the call for DMC threads 2/1. There's no fancy stitches in it or anything like that. No fancy floss. I guess you could do glow in the darks for all the skulls and things, but anyway, I mean, that's a lot going on there. And so the part that I was working on was right here, okay? And so when I finished that, I was like, do I really want to go down here? I was thinking about that, and then I got to looking at the pages. There's 6 pages in all. There's 4 full pages and then 2 small pages. And I got to looking at it, and especially in this area right here, and I was looking at that, and I was like, you know, if I do this little bit, and then do this little bit, and then do this little bit, and do this little bit, I can get it all done. So I broke it up into colors, not into, you know, the words or anything. I just said, okay, well, this is here, so let me do these colors. And so I did a little bit up there, and then I did a little bit down here, and then I did this, and I was like, okay, so page finish, woohoo! And so yes, this is what it looks like. The last time you saw it, I had the skull, I had all of this done, the skull, and a little bit over here. I was going to start on here, I didn't have it, so I did all of this part here, and then I did all of this part here. And yeah, once I got out of my own way, it stopped being so intimidating. I was able to, you know, just make little bits out of it, took little bites out of it, and went for it. So yeah, it's looking good. The next page is going to be, let me just move it over. It's going to be the rest of difference between the rest of Medicine, because I'm just right up here on the E. The rest of Medicine, a little bit here, it ends right here, and then it's going to have a tiny bit, it's going to have this right before the border, so this little bit here, and then this is page 3. So page 2 is all this, and yes, I will be doing it. I will be doing as much as I can on it. Will I have another page finished next week now? And I will tell you why here in a minute. I will show you why. But I think this is coming out really, really good, and I am glad that I went ahead and bit the bullet and did it. So now it won't be quite so hard, quite so intimidating to do. So that is the difference between Medicine and Poison by the Witchy Stitcher. Now, here's my third one that I've been working on. This is my focus point, one of my focus ones for this year. And actually, no, it is, yes, it is, okay. Yeah. So it is Cardinal Points by Long Dog Sampler. It is Julia Line. Yes, I got her name right finally. Julia Line, put out by the Gentle Arts. And I am down here on page 5. Do not have it finished yet, but I have done quite a bit on it. It is being done on the called for 18 count white Aida using the Gentle Arts variegated threads 2/1 full cross, just like, well, medicine is or poison is, I call it poison. The difference between medicine and poison, it is being done 2/1 full cross as well. So there's that. And the last time you guys saw it, I got a hanging thread. Oh well. The last time you guys saw it, let me fold it. Makes it a little easier to move around. I hadn't done as much. I put in the crown. I put in the bird, the cardinal. That's the last of the cardinal points. I put in the tree. I filled in the bits that I needed down here and that little bit there. I finished that word there. I think the flowers are, yeah. So it doesn't look, oh yeah, there's part of the tree. It doesn't look like I did a whole lot, but that's actually a lot of stitching. A lot of stitching. And I actually pulled this border down and around. I need to pull this border down this way because this is the end of the page. That's the end of the page. So you see how much I have left to do to finish the end of the page. Now it doesn't look like a whole lot, but there is quite a lot of stitching still left to do with this. I need to do the pot because the pot is in the page. These 4 flowers, their stems. There's words over here, and then there's these bits down here in the border. So I'm going to finish the border and all of its little bits. But I did finish all the little bits. Let me fold that back. All the little bits down here. I got all of that except for, oh, I thought I had done all of it little bits. I have not done all the little bits. I'm sorry. I have leaves or something to do right there and then over here. So I still have some stuff to do. But yeah, so I'm hoping I am going to be working on this predominantly next week. Won't get as much done on medicine or flowers. I'm doing the leaves on flowers first, and then I will work on cardinal points. But I want to get a page finish on it very, very badly because I really want to get it done before the end of the year. And yeah, have to see if that happens. I'm hoping so, but there's still quite a bit to do on it. The fact that I have the last cardinal point is great. But I still have, I mean, there's a lot of work in this border. And there's still a lot here, plus the words down here. There's still a lot here that needs to be done on that side. So I don't do counts. If you've noticed, I know if you've been here before, you'll know that or unless you're one of the new people that have joined in the last month, I don't do stitch counts. I don't keep track of them. I just stitch. Mainly because I just don't have the time to stop and count all my stitches. So I don't. I don't use Pattern Keeper. I stitch in hand, as you can probably see, except for medicine. It is, yeah, anyway, the Witchy Stitcher piece I'm doing in a hoop because it's 14 count and I'm trying to keep the tension, proper. I was trying it in hand and the tension just was not staying the way I needed it to be to make nice looking stitches. So it is in a hoop, and it will return to a hoop when I go back to work on it again. But as far as cardinal points goes, I'm doing that in hand, and this Aida is Aida that I bought from work, and I have not had any problems with it fraying. It's not serged. There's no fray check on it. There's nothing. It's the way that I stitch in hand most of the time is I grab it from below. I pinch it from below and then work it that way and move things around, and then I pinch it from below, and that helps me to hold on because I am a one-handed stitcher. I'm not two-handed, so I poke it in, I hold it on the back with my hand. Let me see if I can demonstrate real quick. I don't have the best setup here to show you, but I will do my best since I have a piece of thread here hanging off. Pardon me while I do this. Let's see if I get it on the first. Oh, I got it on the first try. My eyesight's not that great. So we've got it. Oops. Here we are. You see it down there. And let me get that. Okay. So I'm just going to make a couple of X's. What I do is I'll grab it from the bottom, close to where I'm stitching, and I make sure that I do not stitch into the folds. But so sorry, I cannot figure out how to move my hands around. Camera's backwards and I'm not, I guess. But anyway, so it's, you can kind of see where I'm at. I'm pinching it, and then I am taking it, and I'm going to do a big 2/2 just so you can see it. Just so I can see it. Okay. So then I'll push down, poke it through the back. I am one of these stab and poke and stab people. And then I'll come up from below, and if I can see it, if I need to adjust, I always move my hand below and then adjust it. There we go. And now as I'm pulling it up, I am also holding the thread in the back. This is the thread. I'm holding the thread in the back to keep it steady and pull it out if I need to. And there we go. Pull it there, and then I'll pull it out. So then I got a little X, see? Yeah, I know it's tiny. And I still can't. There we go. See? Eventually I will have a way to set this up where you'll be able to see it, see me do some of my hand stitching when I get better camera set up. Right now, I don't have the room, I don't have the money, you know, just that kind of thing. I'm taking the stitch out now because I have a flower that's going to go there. Okay. But yeah. So that is Cardinal Points. I do have some shout outs. I have been able to watch a few people. Now I did not write down the projects. I forgot to get all but, yeah, I forgot to get their names this time, except for Cam. She's the she's Cam the Stitcher, and I think she's, I forget what her actual name is. I am so sorry, but yeah, I've been trying to catch up on my my Flosstubes and checking people out, especially when they they come up on my feed. Look at them, and if I like what I see, then I will subscribe to them and I will tell you guys about them. And sometimes I will go back and I will talk about other people like Christine from Stitching in the Burrow, Harpy Stitcher, Amnicon Studios, you know, my usual suspects, as well as a few others, the Lone Star Stitchers, and a couple other people. But these are people that I actually saw their most recent videos. Besides Harpy, I did see her most recent video as well. And there's a new one called don't know how to pronounce her name. Cozy something or other. If I can remember to add her to my list of shout outs, I will. She's doing diamond art, but I think she's also doing a couple other things. But she's got some beautiful diamond art projects that she's doing, and I'm looking forward to watching them. She's got a witchy kitty that I'm really looking forward to watching her put together. It is one that I may even get myself eventually. But okay, so we have Cam the Stitcher. We have Mama Goose Stitches. She's got some cute things on there. Everybody does, but this one for sure. Fabrics by Crafty Kate. And she's also a cross stitcher, but she also does fabrics. I guess she's dyeing them. I am going to check her out simply because while I love Stitchman Darcy, and I will continue to buy from him, I also want to check out other small business people, fabric dyers and stuff, to see what they have and if they have colors that he's not carrying right now. Also sizes that he's not carrying right now. And so I will be checking her out more. I would highly recommend checking her out. She does have some, like I said, some cross-stitch projects, and it does look like she's got a good line of fabric from what I saw. And then the in-hand stitcher. Yay! A fellow in-hand stitcher. I know there's more of you out there that stitch in hand. Put your hands up. Let's see. Let's take a count. Let's take a tally. Let yourself be known. There's nothing wrong with stitching in hand. There's nothing wrong with stitching with a hoop, on a frame, in a boat, dressed in a coat with a fox. I don't know. Dr. Seuss, I am not. But, however you're going to do it. Have fun doing it. If you don't want to stitch fast, don't stitch fast. If you stitch slow, who cares? It's a journey. It's not the destination that matters. It's a hobby. It's supposed to be relaxing. Now, unless, of course, you're doing it as part of a business. And then, get the lead out. At least with your designing, get the lead out. But otherwise, it's cool. It's fun. It's fine. And next week, like I said, I will be working on all 3 of my projects. You'll see more of it. If you want a life update, and right now I'm in a holding pattern because of the shutdown with the government as far as my health insurance goes. So yes, it is a health thing. I tend to not really talk about my life because I don't know if people care. I am who I am. I'm also pretty private, and I don't want people thinking that I am just talking about stuff to get sympathy, because it's not me. I was not raised to draw attention to myself. So why am I doing Flosstube? Because it's not me that I'm trying to pull attention to. It's my work. I like to share my work, and I want to share my work with you guys who appreciate it. My own self, not so much. It is hard for me to ask for help in my everyday life, no matter what it is. And I'm not asking for help. And my life is as it is. And, I pray every day, and I will, I'm just making through. And I'm going to stop waffling because it's getting very uncomfortable for me. So, that's everything that I have to go today to show you. Not a very long video, but then again, as those of you who know me, it is not a long video. I don't do long ones. I hope to have another page finished for you next week, as well as work on flowers, and then we'll see what else is going on. I have 2 ornaments that I'm still needing to stitch up, but I'm waiting for perforated paper for the gingerbread man. And that should be here very soon. Other than that, you may actually see, if I have time, you may actually see an ornament as well. So, there's that. So I guess I'll see you guys on the flip side. Have a wonderful week. Happy stitching, and bye.